There you go. Got my boy Al Carter in the bit. Yeah, the NBA. Yeah, the NBA Al Carter.
I'm just Al C, baby.
All right. A capo.
Hey.
Yo.
Everybody settle down. Because the brothers-in-law just got to town.
All right. What up? What up? I'm Pitch.
I'm Rocket.
And we like to say what up. And this is the BILs podcast where we have the unapologetic black talk about today's topics.
You get that crazy truth.
Yeah. As you can see, we have a visitor with us. Rocket, I'll let you go ahead and introduce.
Yeah, this is one of my guys right here, one of my fraternity brothers, my noob, Al Carter right here. He has his own podcast and everything, and we chop it up and everything. I was like, man, come through. So
yes, you did.
This is all about getting that black perspective. So welcome to the BILs podcast.
All right,
talk a little bit more about yourself and who you are.
Hey, Al C, my man introduced me very, very good. I'm part of the Antisocial Club podcast. Basically, it's just a couple of guys who kind of grew up together in a sense since about 91. We've been friends and two antisocial people, and we just navigating through all this madness we call maturing and growing older. Yeah. All right. Well, that cough was not the coronavirus, so don't worry about that. Wait a minute, with the hand sanitizer. Yeah. Hit me with a little hand sanitizer. You got to bring all the. Is this the real stuff or is this the homemade?
Hey, don't worry about that. This is here.
Don't worry about it as long as it works.
Yeah.
Hey, we can put it on our tongue and drink it like alcohol. It might be even better. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, Rocky. So how was your week?
My week was all right, man. Hey, the weather is getting good, so that's what I live by and everything, and just trying to get some stuff together, working on my taxes. That's always fun. So,
that time is coming.
Boy.
I totally forgot about that. April 15th, right?
My wife told me that, hey, you better get our taxes done for Corona.
Hey, the way it's looking, we might be a lot of tax breaks. Yeah, maybe. So how was your week there, Al? Well, my week is absolutely gorgeous, just basically going through the week and dealing with this Corona stuff. And other than that, been doing good. What about you, brother? My week was good. Just got back to work this week. Okay. So I was out for like a month because I had some medical issues going on. So this is my first week back. I was excited to be back. Just be out the house, really. I got you. not necessarily work, but just be out the house. So that was back into the mix of things. Yeah. So that was a good thing. Right. So so we got a couple different things we're gonna talk about today. Most of them, probably number one thing is probably gonna be this coronavirus. Yeah. Because that has shut down everything. Yes, sir. What you got a topic you gonna talk about today?
Everything is circling around Corona.
Right. Yeah.
So
not the beer.
But then,
yes, not the beer.
The coronavirus.
Hey, did you hear? No, hold on. Did you hear that the Corona brand beer is taking a hit?
Yes,
because of coronavirus. Yeah, people ain't drinking it because they think they're gonna get the coronavirus. Those people who think that should get the virus. Yeah.
I should get a couple cases of those beer.
Should be on sale, right?
Yeah,
it should be.
They're gonna give me a couple of cases of those.
So let's get started on that then. Do you want me to start on that?
Yeah.
So the coronavirus, and I'm sure everybody by now knows what it is. Right. But everything has shut down. The sports have shut down. So the NBA. I don't know. You know what? I haven't heard anything about the XFL.
Yeah, they down.
Okay, so XFL has. Yep. NHL has. Right. Major League Baseball ain't gonna start till 2 weeks later.
Right.
Here we got a minor league hockey team. They shut down. Soccer in Europe is shut down. Everything shut down. Even our local high school sports is shut down. They shut down. Right now is a time where today actually the girls should be having their state basketball tournament today, and the boys are going next week. And this sectionals for the boys, they shut that down yesterday, and that's partially because of Wisconsin, though. Right. Wisconsin came out and said because the girls go to Green Bay here in Wisconsin, right, and the boys play their state tournament in Madison. Okay. Madison said we ain't hosting nothing, so they was trying to figure out what to do. So they just said forget it, shut it all down.
Shut that shit.
But doesn't Madison, Dane County have a case?
Yeah, they actually got 2 people. Okay. They actually had 2 people. So but they shutting everything down. And also, I didn't forget the NCAA. March Madness, March Madness. That's huge. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's crazy that they were gonna start doing spectators, but then they said no and they just shut them totally down.
But can you imagine the Vegas odds makers are going crazy? Like, do you get refunds?
Do you know how much money?
But you know, there's probably an odds that what will coronavirus shut down.
Well, they may be betting on that.
I guarantee you.
They may be betting. They probably
bet on how many commercials they show.
Yeah, that's all they can bet on right now.
Right. NBA repeats they play.
Yeah. So here's the other thing. So right. I don't know. You probably don't know this, but I'm a track official.
Okay.
And I do college and I do high school and I do like the pros. So this week, actually starting today, was supposed to be nationals for the indoor track meets. So Division 1, Division 2, Division 3. Yesterday morning they sent out an email saying that we're going to have the track meet, but no spectators can be there at all. So some of my official friends actually flew to where they had to be. You know what I'm saying? And then last night they shut it totally down. Oh. So these cats are stranded. Some of them are stranded where they got to be, or they trying to get out of there now. Which is crazy, dog. That is crazy to me.
Yes.
That this is so bad that people are going crazy and they don't want to do nothing.
I think the media is creating a lot of hysteria, though.
Yeah, I believe it is the media. The other thing is we got schools shutting down. Colleges.
Yeah.
A lot of colleges have shut down to the point where a lot of them are going on spring break and now they're coming back, and when they come back, they're going to be totally online for the rest of the semester.
Well, yeah, they told them that they got to move out by Sunday.
Yeah,
this is what it was.
UW system?
Harvard.
Yeah, UW too.
Yeah,
Madison.
A lot of schools across the nation. So
they got to move out of the dorms.
Yeah, they got to move out of the dorms. Madison, I know for a fact, Madison, Marquette, UWM, and MSOE have all said that. Wow. And the crazy thing is we got this guy who works with us. He went to MSOE. He's from India. Right. And he was saying like a lot of his he got some people like down in Purdue and stuff like that, and they don't have no place to go because they tell them to get out. You got to go home. And these cats from other countries. And here's the other thing.
Oh,
so here's the other. You know, if you don't think about it like this. So then these cats got say you go back to your country, right?
Right.
You can't get back in the country because they got this 30-day ban on.
Right. Oh, right.
So you see how the bigger picture is crazy.
But here's the thought process that enough people don't think about. A lot of these universities go to this online type of deal.
Yeah.
What's stopping them from saying, well, wait, why I'm paying all this money for dorms?
That's what I'm saying.
I can just get my degree online.
That's what I'm saying.
So they're going to lose out a whole lot of money.
That's
students don't move back to the residential halls.
That's why I keep telling people. I think this whole
shake your head.
It's not going to happen because as parents, as much as we love our kids, we want them out the house.
I hear you, but
what about their safety? If we can just save one child.
Let me tell you something. You try to save the life of a young teenager off to college.
Hey,
they're more magnetic towards danger. Oh, what that is?
Yeah.
No.
So that's the crazy thing. So even there's a couple school districts here in Wisconsin that are shutting down.
Yeah.
And are going online for like a week or two. And the crazy thing, like I was just saying upstairs, so they're gonna do this online. But if you have free reduced lunch, they still gonna do lunches, so you got to go to school, get the lunch, and then leave.
But what sense does that make?
Hey,
you going to school anyway?
Hey,
who the hell got time enough or gonna have access to go up to the school just to get the fucking lunch?
Free and reduced lunch. I feel you. Yeah.
If it's free and reduced, it's more like you're more in a low income where you probably, as a elementary student, you don't have access to a car. You can't get Alfred. Could you get the escort?
Right there, 10 to the 13.
The escort GT. You know, could you bring it up front, please? God.
And that's Brookfield. So that's
so whoever thought of
sidewalks.
That, whoever thought of that, they need to be fired expeditiously.
Well, they're trying to make sure that the kids get the food that they need.
Right. But like you were saying, some of the biggest school districts,
expeditiously.
some of the biggest school districts like NPS, the logistics of that is going to be crazy.
If they do it, I don't know what's going to happen to Milwaukee, because you got to think about the moms and the families who depend on their kids to go to school so they can go to work.
Right.
Yeah.
They probably won't be going to work anyway.
Yeah. Well, who knows?
I mean, you know,
but that's what Al was saying, and that's what I was saying is this whole coronavirus thing can change the outlook of the United States going forward.
Oh,
right. It can.
It will.
Because if you're sending all these people home and all these people are working from home or going to school from home, what's to say that now I can't do that just in a regular every day?
Let me tell you, you want to put your stocks in anything, you know, that's going to be technology wise, that's going to allow for e-learning.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, that's where you want to go anyway.
That probably create a whole new.
I mean, that's going to be, dude. It's going to push where people were always wanting to be like in the mix and like, oh, the handshake is important and everything. Like, hey,
you know about
like, did he wave?
Yeah, that's about the
hey,
right, chicken wing.
Somebody came out.
Chicken wing,
right?
Chicken wing about to be
hey, my favorite. The head nod.
Yeah. Oh yeah, well we got that anyway. What up? We the black people, we cool with that anyway. Like, what up, dog? I don't know you, but what up? So,
I get the head this right. Like I see.
Like peace, God.
Don't know what you said. It's like,
oh man.
Yeah.
Entertainment is shut down too.
Yeah.
Broadway done went dark. Disneyland, the what they say, the happiest place on earth is not happy no more because they shut down. They shut that down.
I can't afford Disneyland.
So you know what?
This
reminds me of when the porno industry.
What?
Yeah, they had an outbreak. Yeah, they had a.
Please explain.
It was a gonorrhea outbreak. What is dude? Yeah, this is about 5-6 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they shut down.
You throw me off with that one.
Yeah, but I'm just saying this is a that's a microcosm of what this coronavirus.
I hear
is.
what you're saying. I just never saw it or heard that.
I mean, I could see it going down.
I
ain't gonna start naming names and get a little more technical. But the shit shut down. You know, it was nobody was doing anything pornographic for a hot second. Until they caught up
crazy.
with that.
So did we delve a little bit into your personal activities?
No. I mean, but it is Friday 13th.
Yeah, but
and you know,
we do got something to talk about.
You know, Friday 13th is a great segue.
We can close out with that.
Let's better day. No, we're not gonna say what that day is.
We're gonna talk about.
It's not St. Patrick's Day.
No.
This is St. Patty's.
Hey, I can't wait to hear about this.
This is an awesome day.
Good teaser.
So here, crazy thing. So Tuesday, I'm supposed to fly down to Florida.
Okay.
Yeah, I we it's just me and my wife. We're going to visit our in-laws and some friends that we got down there. So like Disney and all that stuff ain't what we're gonna do.
Right.
But my wife, she wanted to go to Busch Gardens because she wanted to see all the animals.
Yeah, that's shut down.
That's shut down.
Yeah.
There's a big aquarium. I'm big into aquariums.
Mm.
I'm sure by the time we get down there, that's gonna be shut down.
But you know, within I heard today, within domestic locations.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Within domestic locations like New York, Massachusetts, you can't go there because there's a quarantine to come back.
Oh yeah,
and a quarantine to get there because that's some of the higher hit places.
Yeah, we gotta wait. We actually have to wait. I got an email the other day.
Mm-hmm.
You have to wait 72 hours before your flight leaves so you can find out if it's changed or anything. Right. Because I guess so many people are calling. Right. We sent out an email saying, don't be calling us about stuff unless it's 72 hours before your flight. So we got to wait till Sunday.
Hey, was that a Spirit commercial? JetBlue?
No, we on Delta. So yeah,
don't be calling me with that bull.
Don't be calling me with that bull right now. But unless you 72 hours close.
The good thing is my wife works for American. Okay. She gives me some of the insight about flights or whatever.
Yeah.
And she said she said you like hello.
Yeah. That's what I heard, dog.
They got a flight for $50 to St. Thomas.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I heard there was a guy on the radio. He's talking about there's a guy on the radio saying in New York you can fly to Las Vegas in New York for $34.
Oh yeah. But the reality of it is a lot of those cheap flights they already have them, but because they're so cheap and people at the airport people at the airport get them before everybody else. So they filled up.
Yeah. Okay.
But they have like a lot of cheap flights. You got to dig for them though.
It's crazy. What was that? Oh. Say excuse me next time, dog.
Amen.
You can't be just letting loose like that.
Hey, sometime we gotta go.
Yeah. So this coronavirus, what overall, what is your thought about it? And I guess the question is, are you scared of the coronavirus?
No, I'm not scared of it.
Okay.
But I ain't a fool neither. I'm not out there looking for it.
Yeah.
I just know that if it's flu-like and just build your immune system. That's the only way, because everybody got caught off. They got
caught off guard
by this. So while these fools up here arguing about we don't have enough testers, and then this is what the media is talking about. It's like, but nobody's talking about build your immune system.
Right.
While you're getting disinfectant, make sure you're getting,
the right foods, junk food.
Right.
Now I agree with you 100%.
Drink a lot of water. Make sure you're washing your hands. Mm-hmm. Wash your ass. Wash your ass. Stop coughing in the air, people.
Oh my goodness! Yes.
They're like, cover your shit. Like, come on.
I don't know. A good friend of mine made an observation. A lot of the precautions that they want people to do for the coronavirus, isn't that what a lot of our mothers used to tell us from
same exact thing?
Yeah.
So it's like we already had the
we are. And you know the funny thing is if you look on like some old Lysol bottles, it'll actually say kills coronavirus on there.
That's crazy. So it's not new.
It's not new. This is just a strand, just like the flu. You know how the flu every year is like a different strand of the flu.
Right.
That's all this is a different thing.
This is called COVID-19.
COVID-19
Yeah.
So I just learned something.
So they had COVID 1 through 18 already.
Right.
Yeah. So here's the other thing. So I listen to Sirius XM a lot during the day.
Okay.
And on Urban View. So it's like all black people talk about black topics.
Right.
So this her name is Karen Hunter.
Ooh, that's my girl.
It was Heather B. Heather B.
Heather B from Sway.
From Sway in the morning.
Yeah.
So she got her own show on here now too. Mm-hmm. So she said, I just want doctors to call in and explain this to me. So this doctor called in. She was a ER doctor.
Right.
She said, first of all, every little thing that you got ain't coronavirus.
Right.
She said everybody running to the ER. And my wife has a friend who's a ER nurse too. She was saying the same thing. Everybody running the ER. The lady on the radio said there was a lady who had a rash on her back. Talking about I got coronavirus stuff. She was like everything ain't the coronavirus. But she kind of explained. She broke it down. She said the coronavirus is just like the flu. Yes. And because it's just like the flu, it's going to affect everybody differently. Right. You know what I'm saying? I may be in bed. You may be just having a cough or something. And the people who are dying from it are the older people or people with compromised immune systems. Right. That's what I always heard. Right. So I'm kind of like with Marlon
already got something.
Yeah, I'm kind of like Marlon. I ain't scared of it. I ain't going looking for it. Right. But I ain't scared of it either. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, dog, just relax. And then you can't find no toilet paper no place. Now, that's going crazy. I don't understand the correlation. That. I have no clue. I think this is what it is. What? Because they keep saying that you have to be in the house.
I think
if you get it in 14 days. Okay. Right? So people are trying to stock up on stuff. So why would you stock up on a 30 count of toilet paper? three 30 counts of toilet paper because you're going to be in the house for 14 days.
Right. And that's the problem right there. Yeah. It's like,
you shouldn't like
stock up, right.
Yeah.
Hey, take your ass a hot shower. Wash your ass.
Yeah.
You know, stop. If you gotta buy out the toiletry roll,
yeah,
you ain't you wiping your ass too much instead of
you
washing
need a bidet.
Your ass.
You need a bidet in the crib.
Right.
So my wife, she's like, we got toilet paper, but you know this is going crazy. So I think I'm gonna try to run to Walmart and grab a 6-roll because it's just me and her in the house,
right?
So that we have it just in case when we come back. You know what I'm saying? She said she went and there was no toilet paper on the shelf at Walmart.
I think this is the ploy for the toilet paper makers.
They making that money.
Yeah,
they making that money. They are making that money. So you can't even get no toilet paper. You can't get no hand sanitizer.
Georgia Pacific.
I'm gonna go ahead.
That's why I asked, is this homemade or what? Because now they talking about just make your own.
Oh, you heard about the kid that got burned?
No.
It's some store
I did.
In the bodega. He was making his own, burning kids up. Making his own hand sanitizer.
Some older man, right? And he burned some kids.
Right.
Man. They was talking about it on the radio. I caught it late. So I heard part of the story. Hey. I was like, there's like that man somebody should go in there and just beat his ass and kick him.
But did it kill the corona?
Kill the corona, kill the skin.
Kill the kid.
The skin can heal. They'll be all right.
Yeah. I kind of agree with you both about this whole coronavirus thing. I listened to a couple of forums, and these are legit medical doctors, and they were saying that if you take care of your immune system,
yes,
and it so happens that you do get the coronavirus, it's the difference between being sick for 3 days, or a week or 2 weeks.
Right.
And there's no death in play. But if, like you said, if you have a compromised immune system, or you're an older person, it's probably you got to worry about it. And then the thing is, you don't got to worry about just corona. You got to worry about emphysema,
flu, everything,
whatever else.
Yeah, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so
like
it's not like the end of the world, like zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
Even though I was waiting for some, I got this shotgun I want to use.
So here's another thing.
Just still waiting for the zombie apocalypse.
Hey, man. I got that blue nose. Just can't wait.
So here's the thing. What do y'all think about that? The United States, we don't have enough testing kits, but in China, they got everything they need. What you think about that? And I guess they even got the same stuff in Cuba.
Africa too.
Cuba.
Well, yeah. Cuba,
I heard Senegal. Senegal got a bunch of stuff, and Cuba got a bunch of stuff, and China got a bunch of stuff, but we don't have what we need. What y'all think about that?
I think a lot of these countries are more advanced than we are when it comes to medical. I think our FDA holds shit back. You know,
that may be, yeah.
I mean, because
I wouldn't say they're more advanced, though.
Well, they're more progressive.
Socially progressive.
Because
progressive, yes.
Because
for the people.
Cuba has a cure for lung cancer. They didn't have one. This has been proven. So that's why I say progressive.
Right. I never heard that, dog. Let me look that up.
Don't look it up, dog.
I got to fact check.
That's like Dr. Simi.
I got fact
had a cure for AIDS.
Go ahead.
But
you know about it.
The FDA and powers that be saying, wait a minute, we can't make no money off the people. So I honestly
Dr.
believe
Simi versus New York Supreme Court.
Supreme Court medical.
Yeah, back in '92.
I believe.
Go ahead.
I believe what you say. I believe it's more economical than anything.
Yeah,
because we live in a capitalistic society. and a lot of big farm trying to make money off.
Hold on, let's think about this.
Right.
We just sit up here and we just agreed that the coronavirus is nothing but another flu strand.
Yeah.
So why, if you got testers for the flu, why do we have to create, or if we have to create, I don't think that strand is going to be 100% different than the normal flu. It is probably like 20% aggressive, where none of our vaccination won't do anything. But you can still test it with a simple flu tester, and like, bam, I'm positive.
Right. I got
you know what I'm saying. And if you wind up like positive for the flu, just automatically assume that your ass got the coronavirus, and
start treating
start treating yourself.
Right. I mean, I agree with you.
I don't even have a fucking medical degree.
But you spoke so well.
I think they're trying to get. I think what they're trying to do is
look that up.
It did say. Let me pull it up for you.
Don't use BedMD.
It just says Cuban cancer vaccine to be tested in the United States sparks a new scientific bond, and it was May 13th, 2015.
Damn, how long it take for them to test it?
Just saying.
I don't know. You know, that's Barack was on his way out.
Yeah.
So then Trump came in and probably shut all that shit down.
Yeah. Barack, he opened up. He lifted some sanction.
Oh yeah.
Of the embargo act, and people were traveling. Trump came and shut that shit down.
No,
just like
I thought you could still go to Cuba. You can't go.
I think you still can.
You have to go to Cuba. It has to be. It's very selective.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he just Wednesday, he just rolled back all the women initiative that Obama signed into office for women in the workplace. Trump just rolled that back Wednesday.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I guess you're looking for the women's vote now.
But see, when you got the big alien invasion, the coronavirus, and they're supposed to bring all of us together. He's still doing backhanded shit, under the cover of darkness.
So here's the thing. So I think it's twofold. We don't have what we need, because we're not friends with other countries no more. You know what I'm saying? Like China, we're in the trade war with them.
Yeah.
So normally, normally you would because of the World Health Organization, we all help each other out.
The only thing I'm gonna say about when it comes to China is, they quarantine could also mean in exterminating.
Oh yeah,
they have no problem.
Yeah. I'm just talking about testing.
You're talking about being,
but I'm just saying
working with nations.
Right. We don't work with them no more.
But see, like this came out of Wuhan, China, but now the epicenter is now in Europe.
But see, I think you're talking two different things. I'm talking about just working with China, trying to figure this stuff out.
Yeah.
Okay. So no matter how it started.
Yeah, no matter how it started. Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of like
they weren't gonna do that anyway.
Well, it don't matter. We did it when the Ebola outbreak came out. When Obama was in office,
they didn't do it with
They did do it with SARS.
The pig flu.
They did it with the swine flu.
Swine flu.
They did it with all that. We did all that.
Rubella. When Rubella came, I did the Rubella.
Well, they said South Korea is one that's really making strides because the government has partnered already with the farmers.
We messed that up too because we chilling with North Korea.
But South Korea is like a communist state, so
no, it's North Korea.
North Korea, right?
Yeah, North Korea. South Korea is cool.
Okay,
yeah.
I get it mixed.
Yeah, North Korea.
So which one is
Kim Jong Un is North Korea.
North Korea.
So South Korea is
a cool one. South Korea is like where
South Korea is that more of a peninsula?
Yeah, that's the bottom. Yeah.
Yeah.
So are you saying they got the cure or whatever?
That's what he just said.
No,
South Korea?
Well, they doing a better job, and I don't know if they got the cure, but they're
doing a better job containing
their government and their private sector are working together.
Oh, okay.
To get it all together.
Yeah.
But the problem is
they're saying your outbreak and stuff.
But here's the other problem:
it's not ramping.
So, but we can't mess with South Korea because we can mess with North Korea, dog. What you call Donald Trump like Kim Jong Un so much? He basically been slapping South Korea in the face, so they ain't gonna work with us either, dog.
I thought I read an article last year sometime that North Korea and South Korea are basically trying to
They were trying to get together. They were trying to
unify.
There's too many powers that be that want to keep them separated.
Right, a lot of money get missed.
Yeah.
I believe it. I honestly believe this is an economic thing that has been put together for Donald Trump and his presidency to take our eyes off of something else that's going on.
Well, they just threw $1.5 trillion
at this. Yeah,
and then now every state is
quantitative easing, and it's like that's free money.
Right,
like,
every state now is saying, we need help, and then they call what they call it. When the state needs help, they do
emergency,
state of emergency.
Yeah.
And now Wisconsin, state of emergency.
Now that's an extra $40 billion there.
Yeah, exactly. When Donald Trump started throwing out numbers, these big numbers in the first speech, everything changed.
Yeah. Now you tell me, what is that money going to do against Corona?
Not a damn thing.
I was gonna make more vitamin C pill.
I don't know. Here's the crazy thing.
They're gonna grow more vegetables.
Donald Trump is just pissing me off with this whole thing. A lot of people are saying it's his fault that it's getting as bad as it is.
They say, I don't think it's his fault. I think it's
happenstance. He just happened to be.
The president. I mean, he just happened to be.
I don't want to say.
I think,
but they did say. I will say this though. He did take $300-some million from the CDC to build this wall. So the CDC don't have the money they need to do what they have to do to make moves right now. So that's the only part I will say, and that's fact.
I mean, he took money from CDC, yes, but we didn't have the wall. But we didn't have the virus though.
But if they had that money, they could use that money to start moving already now. That's what they do. You know what I'm saying? It's like your bank account. You know what I'm saying? You got your savings, and they you know what I'm saying? So when you gotta move, And that's what he basically did.
I agree that it should have been there for whatever comes along. Because this is the perfect example of having that money available to be mobile to put things in order. I agree, but they could have borrowed the money from somebody else.
I mean, or either just print some more.
They just put $1.5 trillion.
I hear you.
Like the flood, you know how
they ain't get that much money to Louisiana. That much money.
You know what they did with Louisiana? They pulled the goddamn levees.
Flooded the lower ward, and now they fixed it. Now people just making big money now because they down there changing and doing investment materials.
I just need to tell you, if you're out there and you're watching us, we got some technical issues, so we can't see.
If you're on there, unable to connect to chat.
And if you're trying to type in, we ain't seeing nothing. So I'm just saying. So
you guys are high tech.
If you're out there, we can't see you. So don't think
we're ignoring you.
We're ignoring you. Yeah. So I know if some of y'all are out there and you're trying to type in or we can't see you and we can't see. So sorry about that.
Yeah, we can't see.
We'll get back.
We got one list. We got one viewer, right?
No,
that's us. That's us. And normally it's more people, but because of this technical stuff, we can't see who's all out there.
Goddamn Corona.
Right.
So let me ask you this.
Corona that got in the
all
system.
right. So we're talking about Donald Trump, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And last week we talked about how we, like us as Black people, starting to understand we're
starting to wake up.
So we're starting to ask for Black agendas, right?
We know we're starting to identify what our collective work.
Do you think we should have gave Donald Trump a Black agenda?
Yes.
Or think we should?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we have to.
Absolutely.
And how come we haven't?
Well, that's on us.
That is on us.
Yeah.
Because I think so many people hate Donald Trump. They don't even want to talk to him.
No, I think what it is the people that are in places to state our Black agenda and push it forward. They're too busy lining their own pockets and forgetting about.
That's why I say that's
the
on
people,
us because these people that they run around and saying they speaking for Black folks.
Right.
They just took up that banner and said, "I'm speaking for Black folks."
Right.
And we said, "Yeah, they speaking for Black folks." But we never said, "What is your?" We don't.
What's your qualification?
What's your qualification? what is your black agenda, and what are your strategies to get this in front of the president?
Give me 3 names of people who you think is speaking for us as black folks.
Al Sharpton.
Who?
I'm just.
You just throwing it out there. You throwing it out there.
I'm listening to you. I'm just saying I don't agree.
Herman Al. Okay.
Well, I'm not saying do you agree? But when shit hit the fan,
in his mind, he probably think he did.
Right.
Okay.
Jesse Jackson.
Jesse Jackson. And do I dare say Candace Owens?
Hell no, you better.
AOC.
I think AOC is closer than.
I'm just saying. I think she's closer like
Candace Owens.
Like black people speaking for
black people.
Black people.
Yeah. I would say it's more of like Elijah.
But you're saying they think though.
I'm just saying my personal thought is Elijah Cummings, Maxine Waters, and then like somebody like I'm just trying to think of somebody like younger, more progressive. I would think that more people are probably thinking like Sean King, somebody like that.
Mm-hmm.
Sean King.
Go back upstairs, baby.
I just want to tell you something.
You can't hear?
Schools are closed from the coronavirus.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Right.
All right.
Thank you.
Hey. School closing because of coronavirus. She's
more in tune than a lot of kids. I give her credit.
She just had to come. Yeah. She had to come see herself on the camera. She's
like news update.
Making sure Monday don't wake her up.
So yeah, who do we were just talking about who do we think is speaking for us as black folks?
Okay.
And realistically,
hold on. That's not what you said, because I don't want people thinking that I'm identifying.
Did say that.
No.
What did I say?
It was like who
you just throwing people out.
Speak for black people.
That's randomly. What I just said.
Randomly.
Okay.
Like,
all right.
Who do you think speak for us as black folks?
Well, no, like for
how about this?
How about say what you say?
How about this? State the parameters, then say who these people.
See, I took it as like these
I'm thinking
so-called.
I'm thinking more politically.
Okay. See, now I'm running with these people that's running around.
Yeah.
Because it was leading off of what he was saying. People lining their pockets.
I'm thinking more people.
But I even think, or
who is, because it's like I said, who is out there speaking for our black agenda?
But see, but okay, you got I think Maxine Waters.
Maybe Maxine Waters.
I think Maxine Waters.
Oh, you know who I know is out there doing it? Stacey Abrams.
Okay. Yeah.
Stacey Abrams. I'll say Stacey Abrams. But she may be just thought up in Georgia. But anyway.
No, she's listed. She's on the short list as VP.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But then Colin Kaepernick.
I think he got exposed, but I'm gonna be quiet.
I'm with you. No, don't be quiet. Don't be quiet now.
Don't be quiet on here.
I think he got exposed.
Me too.
Because Colin Kaepernick has had so many chances.
Yes.
Regardless if the NFL has had anything behind it, but he had so many chances to show everybody he still has it.
He did.
But no, he didn't. What he did was show that he has a hidden agenda.
What is his hidden agenda?
I don't know what is this. It's hidden.
But no, hold on.
Listen,
hold on.
No, okay. I think it's a hidden agenda.
If he's exposed, then there's a hidden agenda.
Right. And I think, let me finish.
Okay.
And I think Colin Kaepernick's hidden agenda is he doesn't want to get back in the NFL. He wants to be a martyr.
Well, then he can just simply do that.
As soon as he licenses likeness and fro, guess what came out of Nike? Air Force One low top that sold out within 15 minutes.
Okay.
Then T-shirts.
Okay, what's wrong with that?
No, because
when do black martyrs need to be poor?
Let me ask you this.
I'm not saying they need to be poor, but you need to be. You can't be disingenuous to your people.
How is he being disingenuous though?
Fight the power, and then at the same token, on the other side, you cutting deals with different entities to make money. You
but
can't
what's
do
wrong?
that.
But he's always stated his agenda.
Hold on,
he always stated that he wanted to
he
get back in the NFL,
and he's had opportunities.
And
opportunists.
Well, ain't that America?
Hold on a second. But we're talking about. Hold on a second. We're talking about cats who are speaking for Black America.
Okay,
you say
on that.
You say Colin Kaepernick.
I say Colin Kaepernick.
Hold on a second.
Yes.
And I still haven't gave you my take on that.
How has Colin Kaepernick spoken for us when Colin Kaepernick hasn't even spoken for himself?
All right.
Wow, that's a power. Hey, if you can back that up, that's a powerful statement.
There you go.
We cut the power off.
What I say is from his I know my rights campaign.
What that got to do with
What that has
to do with us as Black folks?
This is what he goes. He goes into the Black community and he educate Black young kids. That's powerful, dude.
Okay, so
what is he educating them on?
So he's a mentor.
Yeah, he's giving back. He does drive backpacks. He puts a lot of
When is the last time you heard him say that?
Thank you.
When is the last time you heard him doing that?
On Twitter.
I have never heard him do
that. Do you follow him?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I've heard a lot of rappers doing that.
Yeah. Why would I follow?
Because you want to know. I'm telling you.
But the reason why I don't follow him because I don't believe in him.
Thank you.
Okay.
So
listen.
All right.
It's not, but it's not. It's not whether I believe in him or not. You know what I'm saying? It's like I know what he's doing because I've been following him because I'm a 49er fan.
Okay.
So when he was the 49ers.
So you need to say, you need to preface that question with saying, okay, I am very biased in this. And because I have
hold on. How am I
biased?
Hold on. How am I biased when
because I love the 49ers.
When Colin Kaepernick is doing more than most.
Yo, no.
He is.
I'm not saying that.
I'm not saying that. I would say that, but
come on.
The average person, he's doing the most.
You can go look. We can all do.
Don't argue because we
can do your own research.
Don't argue because we just agreed with you. But if you continue,
put
your foot in your mouth.
All I'm saying is there's a lot of politicians out there that ain't walking.
And we just agree with you.
Right. But the thing is, look what you just said, politicians.
Well, yeah, but these are the elected officials that should be doing the job.
But
if they were doing their job, then Colin Kaepernick wouldn't have to take a knee. He wouldn't be a martyr. He wouldn't be all of this.
You're kind of putting a lot on. There's a lot of stuff that happens that individuals, no matter what they do, is not going to change.
Well, I mean, what do you mean?
Okay, the reality of it is, the Black population in the United States well exceeds the Caucasian population, right? But they're strategically placed in jobs, industries, or whatever that mandate certain things.
You saying that the Black population is higher than the white population?
It's not the
minority. Minorities in general.
African Americans are increasingly becoming non-minority. They become the majority.
Wait, okay. So last time I checked, this is the census said that Black folks represent 14% of the United States.
Okay, if we say
how about minorities? Right.
Minorities.
Minorities.
Okay. So
Black and brown.
See, this is what happens. This is what happens when you challenge people. They become nitpicky. You saying Black?
No. Because let's be clear.
I'm messing with you.
No, that's fine. No, I like that too because then it allows me to
on the Bills
expound.
podcast. You don't have to apologize. Just go after his ass.
Yeah.
On the Bills podcast, what we ain't gonna do.
Fuck your apology.
Well, how about this? Let me throw my opinion out there.
Okay.
About the main question.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Restate the main question so I make sure.
So the main question is, who are Black folks who are speaking for us as a Black community? Speaking more toward the politics is. That was the original question. We're not talking about Colin Kaepernick no more.
Right, we're talking about professional.
I said Maxine Waters.
Okay,
you have the floor.
I think she's the only one. But go ahead.
Okay, but here's my thing.
Take a shot at my new.
Here's my thing.
I see what you're doing.
I see a lot of people that have minorities or Black in color but they all have an agenda because the party that they're with.
Yeah.
Nobody's saying okay for the black people. They saying party base.
Okay.
What black was good for black people.
Okay. Yeah.
And that's the problem that I have.
I agree with you 100%.
Because quote unquote Democrats, Republicans, just like the Republicans, they knew Donald Trump wasn't supposed to be president.
Yeah.
They talked about him like a dog. Yeah. But when he became
president,
he became the front runner, and he had to be the face of Republicans. They said, "No, what? That's our guy."
Yeah.
The Democrats do the exact same thing
to a certain extent.
The only reason why they didn't because they had like 5 million people running for president.
I'm gonna show you how they doing
it.
But
here's my thing. I look for hidden agendas when people say, "Oh, I'm for the black people," just like Al Sharpton and Jesse Jackson, Operating Push, all that other stuff.
Yeah,
they have hidden agendas.
Yes,
and the thing is, if you're doing something for the people, for the culture, for the betterment of others, then you should be as close to peer driven as possible. That's just me. That's just me. Cause like if somebody says, if I say good morning to somebody, I'm not saying good morning because I expect a good morning back. I'm saying good morning because that's the way I was raised. So with that analogy, who fits that bill? And as far as politics, black people,
that's a black Jesus.
Black Jesus.
Hey, let me ask you
talking about what's the name, brother? Is still alive? Nipsey Hussle, brother? No, he's Black Caesar.
Black Caesar.
Yeah, he's Black Caesar.
Okay,
all right. So let me ask you this question because we kind of been bringing this up.
Right.
So Joe Biden is a front runner now, right?
Yes.
Slow Joe.
And we talking about we're talking about people who can ride with us and give us our black agenda, right?
Right.
So explain to me what is here. It's gonna be like two or three questions in this. So follow here. What is Joe Biden's black agenda?
Okay.
And since I know there's not one out there,
I already know what it is.
Why the hell? I should say why the hell are all these black people voting for Joe Biden?
Well, first of all,
either one, I don't care.
Well, his black agenda is to continue to do what it's been doing now, and that's simply jack shit.
Right.
Dog.
You know, it's like, okay, so when we talked about the black leaders.
Yeah.
Now, one person did come to my mind was Jim Clyburn.
Okay.
Jim Clyburn, he's a congressman in the South Carolina.
Yeah.
He came out behind.
He was pimping Joe Biden.
Yeah. And that was the time right there to slide that black agenda. Just sign right here.
Yeah. Right, because he didn't know at that time. He didn't know he was going to do good in the numbers.
Right. He didn't know,
but he put his black people behind him.
But he put his black people behind him.
Because he stayed with the status quo.
Nigga power up! Nigga power up with Joe!
Hey.
Nigga power up with Joe!
Dude, that's what I'm saying is like missed opportunities for those that truly should represent us.
Yeah. Right.
Because now that Sleepy Joe looked like he's going to be the nomination. You know, it's like it's conflicting with a lot of black people that ain't rocking with Joe Biden because of the 94 crime bill, the 86 crack laws, his easiness to get along with people from across the aisle or people that are racist.
He's been formulated to be president. So he's a career politician.
Yeah.
Right.
But see, here's the thing. You got a lot of black people, a lot of minorities that vote Democrat just to vote Democrat.
Well, but if
the narrative,
but if he
just beat Trump, just get Trump out of there.
Well,
that's the narrative.
But see, is that strong enough for black people?
That is true.
It is. It's working now.
It's like, but see, this is what I think the media pushes the narrative on black people because they know that our fear meter, we do whatever.
Yeah.
You know,
right.
I think they push the narrative. We
runs,
get out there,
runs.
we get out there, we bang the drums. We like, hey, this motherfucker right here. It's like, hey, we can't fuck with it. I don't think black people are saying that collectively because when we look at our only thing that we sense is racism has ticked up.
Yeah.
Cops still been shooting niggas.
Yeah.
You know, this is
stop and frisk is still going on.
Stop and frisk. So all of these policies have still been going on, and no different other than people, black people are being harassed more so.
Yeah, but
I mean, I'm not saying let's take our eyes off the ball. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying let's press Trump and Joe Biden for a black agenda.
He about to. I got something.
First of all, let me ask this question. Do you have any data that supports when Obama was in office that black people weren't getting shot as much, police brutality wasn't as much? I don't.
And
stop and frisk wasn't.
No, because it was the same stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. So to me,
but this is more overt harassment. This is what
I wouldn't say that. No, I don't agree.
I agree with you. I believe the news media is the devil.
Yes.
The news media progressively and seeks out black crime.
But I will say this. But I will say this. When it comes to, I would prefer to see Eric Garner get choked out on the nightly news. I prefer to see that.
Okay.
Because then white people got to see it too, and they're saying, "What the hell is going on?" I would.
Yeah,
I mean, I hate to say it like that.
No. But I get it because a lot of people are visual.
I think,
and a lot of people sweep. If they hear it, it's easy for them to sweep it up on the rug.
I think
but when they see it, you can't
unsee it.
It's kind of like Martin Luther King.
Right.
When Martin Luther King was like, "Hey, we're gonna march. We're gonna go across this bridge," and they beat the hell out of those people. Everybody saw that on the news.
The dogs, water,
and then it started to change everything.
That was something else I didn't want to talk about too.
What's that?
It was Nina Turner. That supports Bernie. It was on CNN on Chris Cuomo's show. This was like last early this week or something like that. But she got into it with this white lady. I can't think of her name. It's like Hillary something. Yeah. But then Nina Turner started talking about how Martin Luther King was talking about chaos of community because the Bernie Bros was coming after Nina Turner or black women with the Bernie and everything. And so she was talking about Martin Luther King about chaos and community, the last speech that he wrote in the Birmingham jail and everything. And the old girl, white girl, she went ham. She's like, "Don't you dare invoke Martin Luther King against Joe Biden."
I gotta see that.
I'm telling you.
I gotta see that.
So there's dissension in the Democratic Party.
So
when we play that other, I'll try to look it up and everything. We'll find it, but it was so crazy. Then and then of course Black Twitter got on that ass, and she had to retract and apologize and everything. But then Chris Cuomo was like, he made such a distinction. It was like. I want y'all to keep that same energy when one of y'all candidates is going up against Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Because it was like, y'all are in the same party.
Yeah.
You know, and then it was like, damn, it hit me. It was like, damn, these Democrats, dude, they going harder than the Republicans against their own Democrats.
I'm coming back to that.
I think the whole thing is a sham. I think both political parties are a sham. I think what needs to happen is the whole paradigm shift needs to happen. That's an old word. I know. We
just need to get out of a two-party system.
Right.
And that was
but you know what? Black folks, we could do that.
We could do it, but again, who is going to be that leader?
Okay, you wave that money, and then you're gonna see. You're gonna see.
Yeah, put your hand down, please.
Michelle Obama.
You know what?
Hey, all my pockets be lying. I was like, what you talking about?
Hey, I didn't see that.
You know what though? Everybody said Michelle Obama, and Michelle Obama she'd be a great vice president. She'd be a good president. But excuse me, I didn't read her book. But I guess in her book, she said she didn't even want to be the first lady.
No, yeah.
So there is no way she wants to get into politics at all.
I would say Stacey Abrams.
Stacey Abrams, yeah.
or Ariana Presley.
Or even,
yeah. Those to me.
Or there's another black lady. She is, what is her name? There's a black lady from Florida. Is that her, Ariana Presley? There's a black lady.
No.
She's a senator from Florida.
She's not from.
I heard her name. From Florida. I heard her name, and they were saying that she is a bigwig, and she's a bigwig coming up in the Democratic Party. I don't know. I can't find. I think this is her right here.
Who is that?
Oh yeah, Val Demings. Val Demings is her name.
I heard of that.
Val Demings. She's a next political, and her husband is like a mayor of one of the cities. She's a next like big wig. She's a senator from Florida. She's like the next big upcoming thing in the Democratic Party. Black lady.
Right. So their whole family's in politics.
Yeah. Dark skin sister dog. so she ain't just like light bright. She dark skinned. So yeah.
So if I hear you guys correctly, none of you guys are representing Bernie. Like Bernie's out of here. I have a theory about Bernie.
I think I appreciate Bernie more. And I think I will rock with Bernie more. And I think I'm gonna vote for Bernie. But the writing is on the wall.
I think
with all the what is that called? All the delegates and stuff.
Electoral votes.
They're saying there's no way that Bernie can catch up now.
But see, here's the thing.
But I mean,
here's the thing. Bernie, for me, Bernie has. I like what Bernie talks about. It's just that the money's not there to do all this stuff.
Yeah.
But
turn that junk down, bro.
But my thing is, even though I think Bernie's a little bit on the socialist side, which I'm not a socialist.
I am.
I think. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
I think that will make me rock with Bernie if he had a straight up middle of the road Democrat to reel him in when he tries to go too far.
Yeah. So
if he had a running partner like that, then I think for me that would get my vote.
I like Bernie Sanders.
Right.
I like what he's saying. I believe in him. I think I was telling Marlon this last week. To me, we're back to the lesser of two evils now.
Right.
Because realistically, I don't want either one of them old ass dudes.
Right. But you notice it always come down to the old white man.
Yeah. I mean, but that's our fault. That's our fault. Because think about it. We had Kamala Harris. We didn't support her.
But she said some crazy shit.
Because everybody said she said some, but we didn't support her.
She said some crazy
What did she say that was crazy, though?
Talking about getting rid of all the school debt and doing this. And
but
doing
that same thing Bernie and Elizabeth Warren is saying.
But they had an actual plan they talked about. She had no plan.
Yeah.
She was like, I want to take away all the debt and da-da-da-da.
She was early in the thing, too. But I mean, but realistically, us as black folks didn't rock with her.
Yeah, they ain't rock with her.
Yeah, I seen that.
And even even to me, the killer to me is she's an AKA, right? And even the AKAs didn't rock with her, so that threw me off. Okay, right. we had Cory Booker.
Yeah,
nobody rocked with Cory Booker. Yeah. Us as black folks didn't rock.
But
with
I think that was staged though, because even his supposed girlfriend, as soon as he pulled out, she said she's gay.
But I'm just saying, but I'm just saying in general. Here are black
engaged
people,
to be married and you gay.
I'm just saying here are black people who we didn't support as black people.
Okay.
We had Julian Castro. Julian Castro was saying all the right stuff for black people. We didn't rock with Julian Castro. That was my guy. You know that was my guy. That was my guy from the jump.
Andrew Yang was my guy.
And then after all them are gone. So then we start looking. And all these people, Pete Buttigieg.
Yeah, the mayor from West
from South Bend.
South Bend.
Buttigieg.
The Opel.
Yeah, I call Buttigieg.
I just caught it.
I call Buttigieg. So Buttigieg, he had a black agenda.
Yeah, the first openly gay.
Yeah, Elizabeth Warren had a black agenda.
The first
Michael Bloomberg had a black agenda. But what happened? I first of all, I was skeptical about Buttigieg's anyway, so I just left dog alone. But Elizabeth Warren, her was legit. Michael Bloomberg's was really legit because all the stuff he was talking about, he had put money behind it already.
But the Democratic Party, they got them about it.
I'm saying
Tom Steyer, he put money behind it.
But I'm just saying, us as black folks, we didn't rock with that.
Right.
And now all of a sudden we got Bernie and we got old ass Joe, and we're saying, I don't like this again. But now all these old black people, and I guess Southern black people in the great state of Mississippi.
Well, I mean, shit, Mississippi ain't gonna go Democratic anyway.
But
that's throwaway shit. I mean, it could go because it's 30%.
Black people.
Yeah, that's 30% of black people that needs to register. Yeah. I mean,
I'm just saying in general though.
They're like they found a way to get Bush in there. He got the popular vote.
So now
we can tip the scale if we want to. Yeah.
So now, okay.
So you believe in the electoral process?
I don't like the electoral college.
No.
I think the process is
old
BS anyway.
It's old.
Yeah, because they have a lot of holes in there to make sure that they want who they want in there.
Listen, I believe in two things. I believe that the age to vote should be 16 because if you can pay taxes, you should have the right to vote. And then once you retire, if you ain't no longer paying taxes, you don't have the right to vote.
I don't believe in that.
Create you a job, go work part time. But that's what when you strip down to it, that's what, because those are, you putting your money where your mouth is.
I'm gonna say this. I think that people in jail should be able to vote.
Okay.
People in prison should be able to vote.
Okay.
Especially, and I know, and I'm gonna tell you this: Bernie Sanders rock with that because in his home state of Massachusetts, they do it.
I don't have a problem with that.
I'm just saying. Yeah. But then, like in Florida, they just passed that. What was it? Something 19, so that all ex-felons can vote. And then they went around the political process down there in Florida. They changed around and said, no, you got to make sure you pay all your restitution before you can vote. So that's some bull, dog.
But I mean, we know. But
I'm just saying. Just saying that I think that is huge. I think we should allow prisoners to vote.
But see,
how is that? They get out.
But see, how is that any different from saying illegal aliens can vote?
Because I go to jail, I'm still part of this country.
You're still a citizen.
Illegal alien,
but you're a slave.
But you're still a slave for this country.
If you go to jail, but
all your rights
to the law.
According to law, I got a driver's license. I can own a house. I pay taxes on my shit. Right. And so even though I go to jail, all this stuff is true. Illegal alien ain't true.
Hence the name illegal.
They can do all that with a fake Social Security card. Yeah. So I'm just saying. So,
no, I don't have that. I agree. I think
and realistically, I think that may be a conversation for another day. But I think like DACA people should be able to stay in this country.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I don't agree with all this
absolutely.
Stuff. Okay, so we were talking about Bernie Sanders, right?
Right.
So I'm saying I think Bernie Sanders got screwed.
I don't.
Well, remember now, Bernie Sanders laid down when the Clinton camp gave him $600,000, and he laid down and put his votes to Hillary.
Well, I'm saying
so if he does that back then, he to me he dead off the rip.
So I'm saying this. How I'm saying Bernie got screwed because earlier you said the Democratic Party don't want Bernie. They don't want Bernie because they can't control him. No. They don't know what the hell Bernie Sanders is gonna say. But they don't know what he's gonna do.
And they also know the narrative of him saying he's a socialist. It's not gonna fly.
Well,
it's not gonna fly.
Well, it was flying. It was flying for a while.
But but until
it flies with the youth. It flies with the youth because when you're young, you're more social. You have more social.
You want things. You want entitlements.
Hold on a second.
No, I'm just saying.
Most black people should be socialists.
Well,
okay, expound on that.
Most black people should be a socialist.
We're more conservative.
We're more conservative because we like everybody to get their stuff. We're not communists.
Right.
We're socialists.
But then that's our problem.
There is a thing being a capitalist socialist. I think everybody here is socialist and they think communist. But communism and socialism are two different things.
No, yeah, it's two different things. Yeah.
So I think socialism is
just a safety net for everybody.
Communist is government owns everything.
Government,
you have no private nothing.
Yeah. Everything is good for everybody, but then the government can say, "I'm taking this shit too." You know what I'm saying?
Like they did in Venezuela.
Yeah. So, but as
I believe that if a corporation is doing some illegal shit, or that a corporation is going to, if their detriment will damage the United States economy, that's when our government should step in and take over.
Okay, so
to prevent there you go.
So here's the thing about Bernie. Okay, so Democratic Party can't what I want to say, they can't control Bernie, right?
Right.
So then they start saying, okay, when you drop out, you got to put your votes behind Biden. Don't put your votes behind Bernie.
Right.
That's how come Bernie going down, dog. Because Bernie, they can't control Bernie.
Because
they don't like Bernie.
Because they already know.
And if you really think about it, Bernie technically is an independent. He ain't even a Democrat.
Right.
That's why. This is why Bernie people crying over the Democrats screwing them. Yes, they screwed you last time. They're gonna screw you this time.
You should be out there. You should be out there like Ross Perot.
It was like that, right?
Be independent.
It was
you know what I'm saying?
Because that's what, if he had ran as an independent,
he
would have struck so much fear.
It'd have been three. Yeah,
he would have struck so much fear into
the 3-party system.
Right.
You know, he's strong. He's strong enough.
He's strong enough as an independent.
He's strong enough to be an independent.
In the beginning, he could have ran away with
because it's threatening. It's threatening. And he may not win the presidency, but if he threatened that,
I don't know,
a Democrat,
he probably would have pulled.
He could have pulled it off.
He'd have pulled it off.
Especially, you know what? Especially now that Biden is gonna. I think he would have. I think people are coalescing around Biden because you're gonna have to have all hands on deck to make his presidency work. Because he's not gonna be that transformational leader. Mm-hmm. So you're gonna have to have solid people in his cabinet. You're gonna have to have a solid VP. So that's why everybody's coalescing behind that, because the chances is greater that Bernie is going to be the nominee and Bernie is Biden. Yeah, I'm sorry, I keep saying Bernie, but Biden will be. So it's the smart play, but it's fucking us in the end, because only thing we're going to get is Trump out of office.
Yeah, that's how we're going to get.
And that's the narrative I think that everybody is pushing. Just get Trump out. Just get Trump out.
And we're worried about here in Wisconsin. We saw 2 elections that it didn't, like when we tried to get Scott Walker out of office.
Yeah, it didn't work.
We tried to recall just to get him out. It was just a fear thing. It didn't work. We ran the same candidate.
Right.
He ran the same shit.
Tom Barrett.
Tom Barrett, and we got the same result.
Okay.
But see,
this time we're gonna do the same shit.
Okay.
We're gonna get the same fucking result.
Right. That's the definition of insanity.
Right. Do the same. Oh, right.
You just dressing Biden up to look like Hillary, but Biden ain't campaign. He can't campaign like Hillary.
I think Biden just think he gonna get it.
Right.
I think he working hard at all.
I think Biden.
He got them Lulu pills.
I think Biden
like, give me a little girl to touch, and
I think Biden
lay my forehead against and shit and recharge me.
I think Biden. I think he can beat Trump.
I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know.
Listen.
Because and first let me be completely transparent. I'm a fiscal conservative.
Yeah. Okay.
Just my thing is balance the books.
I thought this motherfucker was gonna say, "I got that corona." What the hell?
No,
that's the whole thing I'm worried about right now.
My stance is just balance the book.
Yeah.
But I do know social programs need to take precedence because of my skin color and because I went through.
Oh yeah.
But I just want people to balance the books.
Yeah.
If we can spend,
Pass me that.
We can spend $1 million for one bomb, and you dropping 72 in the hour over in these foreign countries. Why can't some of that money be used
I agree with you 100%.
To take care of the
I agree with you 100%. I was telling Rocket, you know, I did special. You know, you're an Army guy,
right?
I did special operations. I was like, do you remember when the Navy SEALs went and killed Osama bin Laden?
Right.
They had 2 helicopters nobody had ever seen before.
Right.
That's because they're part of JSOC,
Right. Out there in Florida, right? Miami, something like that.
I don't know where they're
CENTCOM?
Yeah, CENTCOM.
Yeah.
Oh no, JSOC is out of DC.
Okay. I'm thinking about CENTCOM.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
JSOC is out in DC.
Right.
JSOC has an unlimited budget.
Right.
The Navy SEALs have an unlimited budget.
Right.
Anything they need, they get.
Right.
So these cats have helicopters who nobody had ever seen, nobody ever thought of. All of a sudden, they have to blow one up because nobody ever seen this. But if you think about it, nobody ever talked about the helicopters. They just talk about, oh, we got Osama bin Laden. I'm like, what the hell? No, I was like, these cats got these helicopters.
Right.
They got shit nobody, like, when we worked with the Navy SEALs, dog, these
only
cats.
thing they had was Airwolf.
Hey,
you see how he got the mic and put it close? Yeah. You know they had Airwolf.
But I'm just saying. So you know the budget for defense is unbelievable.
That's just like when I was in Afghanistan and I was with the Marines. And I'm thinking Marines. You know, everybody think Marines are jarheads. Give them a task and go blow it up.
Yeah.
Man, I seen some stuff. Unmanned operations. UAVs. All type of artillery where it's straight computer based. No man. I'm like, wow, this is. They got some stuff.
It's wild.
Marines and Navy.
It's wild. It's wild. Right. It's all over, dog. The military is stacked.
That's why they pump.
That's why they was mad at Trump. That's why they mad at Trump taking money out of defense
budget and
doing the wall.
And then he took it from the CDC and people. But realistically, what you saying? You could cut that budget in half.
Right.
And cure like majority.
But nobody talks about. Remember the old cartoon? How a bill is made? You got the bill walking up the steps.
A bill.
Right. Nobody talks about. Nobody talks about when that bill gets started and it has legs and it's for a good cause. But they put out a pork from these senators trying to get this stuff for their constituents in their individual states. Then the bill becomes this massive.
All this other stuff.
Right. Yeah. And then we pass it. Nobody reads. They used to do that in Madison. They used to read the bill out loud so people would know. Okay, your senator or whatever put this in play for help you. But everybody else, Sackville need this, Sussex need this, this.
But if it's a need, I don't mind that. Versus if it's a political favor, because that's what a lot of pork is.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm a fiscal conservative. Listen, man, quit playing games. If we need money for coronavirus and research,
it should be already there.
Right, we shouldn't have to.
It should be budgeted,
we shouldn't have to not close a factory.
Have Trump come on TV and say, "What about $1 trillion?"
Right. You already know people like what?
Right.
Like what?
Because that money is going to go somewhere.
Sure.
And then I was hearing somebody on CNBC earlier today. It was like, it was just too much money in the market, so it's self-correcting.
Like, I never heard it before in my life.
I never heard it before, but then it was like
I always heard
money.
I always heard if you put more money into the market, that's when inflation comes, and a loaf of bread becomes $1,000 because the value of money isn't going to be the same.
Yeah.
Now that's what I don't know. It might have changed.
It happened in Greece. What about 10 years ago or something? Remember all their money? Right. They couldn't get it. They couldn't get all their money and stuff. And then all their money, the economy had shut down. So
it's just like Russia too. Useless. In Russia too.
Yeah,
same
when
thing.
they first
But you know what remind me of that Christmas thing where the savings and loan, and the bank didn't have the money, something about the deposit or whatever.
Oh, you're talking about
It's a Wonderful Life?
80. Oh,
is that A Wonderful Life? Where he had the money. He thought the old uncle lost the money, and everybody was coming to get their money out. I might be confusing too, but
I don't know.
No, I don't know. I thought you. Well, I was going to go back to the 85 savings and loan. He thought you were talking about
trading places.
I thought I was going to go back to savings and loan scandal.
Hey, so do you fellas?
I go to trade places.
Do you fellas celebrate St. Patrick's Day?
Drinking, yeah.
Only reason I say that because I used to work someplace and this white lady, she used to always tell me, "You got to wear green on St. Patrick. Everybody's Irish on St. Patrick's Day." I was like, Nah. I was like, "You tell me the last time you seen a black leprechaun, and I'll be."
Well, a couple of years ago, I seen a lot of black girls wearing "Kiss Me, I'm Irish" T-shirts.
Oh yeah. Black people be into it.
I mean, but
I'm just saying, me though.
Me, they give me an excuse to drink Jameson's all night.
I don't need that excuse.
So
I need an excuse not to drink. There you go.
So transitioning to holidays.
Okay.
If you have not known, tomorrow is a very special holiday for us men.
Yes.
What day is it?
So 2/14. Everybody knows what 2/14 is, right?
Right.
That's Valentine's Day, right?
Valentine's Day tomorrow?
No, 2/14.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
2/14 is Valentine's Day.
Okay.
Yeah, follow.
So that's a follow.
So like Valentine's Day tomorrow.
Yeah, about 15 years ago, I believe it was a guy he's out of Chicago.
Okay.
He said women get 2/14, and we always had to buy them candy and flowers and cards and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
He said, us as men, we need our own day.
There you go.
He said, you know what? We're going to start making our day 3/14, 1 month after Valentine's Day.
There you go.
So tomorrow is a day for us men, especially if you have a girlfriend, a wife, or significant other.
Right.
Yeah.
The day for us tomorrow is going to be 3/14, which is Steak and BJ Day.
Yes. Not pie.
Look it up. It is look it up. It is a day, Steak and BJ Day. Fellas, if you have never heard it, look it up. And tomorrow is that day.
You know what? I thought it was no panties day.
That can be part of that too.
I think that goes without saying too. And fellas, if you know, after you get your steak and when you get over to the BJ side of things, there's this a special song that you should play for your lady.
I got it.
You got it queued up.
You got that queued up. I think we're gonna play a little snippet and just to show our appreciation of these beautiful women that we have at our side at that point in time.
Aphrodisiac potion, we both are the same. Both know what this is.
So we would like you to celebrate Steak and BJ Day tomorrow. Ladies, understand what happened a month ago when you received those flowers, and you received that candy, and you received those cards, the edible arrangements, and we took you out to eat, and edible arrangements, and all that kind of stuff. So tomorrow, ladies, don't back out. We love you, ladies.
I'm lonely,
and we want you to help us out on our day. Steak and BJ. We can take care of the steak. But we need you. And we love you.
Oh, definitely. In that
order. My new holiday. Thank you, brothers. Thank you, brothers.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with a little steak and BJ. To go with pie day. Hey, bacon pie too.
Yeah.
Hey, little bacon square and steak and BJ.
Yeah.
Make it fancy.
3/14 is Steak and BJ Day.
That's right.
Look it up. It is actually a thing on the internet and everything.
I'll bite.
I'll bite. I'm into that one, huh?
Hey.
Yeah.
All my life.
I think it's about that time, fellas.
All's my life, hard times like bad trips like Nazareth. I'm fucked up, homie. You fucked up, but if God got us, then we gon' be alright.
Hey, if it's Google not lying.
I told you.
Hey, Google that.
Damn, even Wikipedia got it. Official.
Told you.
Official Steak and BJ Day 2020.
Thank you. There we go.
Right there.
They even got commercials.
Yeah, I'm about to put that on my Facebook.
Oh, they said send the invite now. I double dog dare you.
I'm gonna do it.
It said fight breast cancer. Yeah, so fight breast cancer and invite your partner to celebrate. There you go.
Oh man.
Well, it's about time for us to close out, fellas.
Yeah.
Al,
what you got to say, buddy?
I like to say I really appreciate you guys having me into y'all podcast.
Yeah.
Hopefully I can reciprocate the same. You guys come to my podcast, Antisocial Club podcast.
tell them when it is, where they can find it and everything.
Okay, it's on all platforms: Apple Music, Amazon, Google Cloud, Amazon. Just if you Google it, it'll come up on any platform.
All right.
And then we do have a Facebook page, club page. It's Antisocial Clubber fan page.
All right.
So you can just log on and join that. But it's all about you guys today. You guys had a great show. Thank you.
Well, thank you.
Thank
you for coming.
Thank you.
Yeah. Marlon, you got something to say?
I don't have too much to say. It's a good show. I like. Glad that you came through and chop it up with us. Because we like just different perspective and everything.
Right.
You know? And I think that what makes us awesome as we try to move forward, and we're going to create this monolith.
And you know this Negro always trying to make us a monolith. And we are not a monolith.
Trying to get that collective power moving.
Uh-oh.
That's how you get that black agenda.
Yeah, maybe you can introduce it.
I will,
I just want to say thank you for rocking with us. Again, this is the Bills Podcast, where we have that unapologetic black talk about today's topic. Whatever you do, stay safe. Wash them hands. Wash your ass.
There you go.
And stay safe.
And stop coughing in the air. That's nasty.
Stop coughing in the air. We'll see y'all next time.
Mama taught you better.
We gonna be all right. Nigga, we gonna be all right.